Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, my name is Sultan Trenggono Sadi Mulyo Prakoso. I'm the student at SMP AL FURQAN Junior High School. I am 7th class now. Today, I'm going to tell you a little story about Sunan Kalijaga, the kind robber. Once upon a time, in the land of Java, Tuban, there lived a respected and firm duke named Tumenggung Wilatikta. He had an intelligent son named Raden Syahid. Raden Syahid was handsome, kind-hearted, and brave. He was also loved by his mother much. One time, due to a long drought that threatened the welfare of the duchy, Tumenggung Wilatikta was forced to increase the tribute for the community, who mostly only worked as farmers. Feeling concerned about the condition of the Tuban people due to the tribute and the long drought that never ends, Raden Syahid sneaked inside the duchy warehouse and distributed foodstuff to people who need them. Unfortunately, one night, while sneaking inside the warehouse, Raden Syahid was caught and confronted by his father. "My son, what are you doing this? Don't you know if this is against your father's policies?" Tumenggung Wilatikta angrily. "I know that, but I feel sorry to see the people who suffer as the result of policy. This is not fair to the poor. This is not true." Offended to hear this, his father expelled Raden Syahid from the house. "Get away from this house. I don't like having rebellious children. Go and think about your mistakes." Raden Syahid left the house. However, it seemed that the expulsion did not get Raden Syahid. Instead, he committed the robberies of rich people in the Tuban Duchy. Finally, Raden Syahid was caught and expelled from the Tuban Duchy. "You make me feel very ashamed, Syahid. Get away from this area!" expelled Tumenggung Wilatikta. Raden Syahid left the house. He continued to walk until he reached the Jatiwangi forest and lived there. Even so, he still act like a robber, taking the wealth of miserly rich person who passed through the forest, then gave the treasure to the poor around the forest. One day, he saw an old man in white robe passing through the forest with a shiny stick in his hand. Raden Syahid took an action. He forcibly grabbed the stick because he thought it was full of gold. The old man fell on the grass. After realizing that stick was only made of brass, Raden Syahid was little disappointed. The old man slowly got up, seeing the tears falling the old man's eyes. Raden Syahid said, "Don't cry, I will return your stick." "I'm not crying because you took my stick, but I said because I have sinned. Look, this grass was pulled up. In fact, when I fell earlier, it was removed from further. It will be more beneficial," said the old man. Raden Syahid was stunned after hearing the old man's answer. Before long, the old man said, "Young man, what are you really looking in this forest?" Raden Syahid replied, "I took the wealth of a miserly rich person who passed through the forest, then gave the treasure to the poor." The old man nodded and then said, "Young man, if your clothes are dirty, do you wash them with me?" Raden Syahid gasped, "Of course not, only fools do that." The old man smiled and said, "That's charity you do. You do charity, get it by haram way, so it's same as washing clothes with pee. Allah is a good essence, so Allah accepts charities from good things." Raden Syahid felt ashamed. He realized all mistakes this time. He also paid more attention to the amazing figure in front of him. Before long, Raden Syahid also asked, "Who are you, old man?" The old man replied, "I am Maulana Magdum Ibrahim. I'm better known as Sunan Bonang." Raden Syahid also asked the Sunan Bonang to make him as the servant. Sunan Bonang granted the request on the condition that Raden Syahid had to meditate by the river until he returned. Raden Syed agreed. 3 years later, Sunan Bonang was found. Raden Syed still meditating. His body was covered with grass. Sunan Bonang was amazed at Raden Syed's determination. Since then, he had studied from Sunan Bonang and now as Sunan Kalijaga. Okay, everybody, from this story we can learn that first, an act has noble purpose is followed if it is done in the wrong way. Second, don't feel like we are the best just because we feel done the right thing. Third, always be humble because that the reality there are still many who better than us. See you all in the next stage and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.